Hello guys, good morning. Ako nga ulit pala si Jake C. Espinal, a registered criminologist, a graduate of CSP o Certified Security Professional. Also graduate in Cavite State University, Bacoor Campus, batch 2017. Ngayon guys, ang subject matter natin is all about Technical Writing Report 1 or the CDIN 5. Ako humihingi ulit sa inyo ng pasensya kung ngayon lang ako nag-post ng review material dito sa ating group o sa subject matter natin. Kasi ang hirap maghanap ng notes sa totoo lang guys. Kasi yung Introduction to Police Writing Report o Technical Writing Report 1 ay hindi basta-basta guys. Ito kasi dito pinag-aaralan natin kung paano ba yung tamang pagpuproseso o tamang paggamit ng mga writing report. Kasi dito, pagdating dito sa subject na to guys, syempre dapat marunong, magaling sa pag-English. Kabaliktaran. Kasi sa totoo lang, hindi ako ganun kagaling dito. Yung pinag-aaralan nga namin to, medyo alanganin pa ako nito. Wala nabigay sa akin kaya kailangan pag-aralan din mabuti. Pero I hope guys na may matutunan kayo kasi I do my best naman. Kung may mali ako, correct me if I'm wrong na lang. Kasi tao lang din tayo, nagkakamali din tayo. Meron tayong mga area na magaling tayo, meron tayong mga area na hindi talaga tayo magaling, hindi tayo nag-e-excel. Kasi yun ang kainaan natin. Pero yung kainaan na yun, gawin natin kalakasan para ipagpatuloy yung mga nasimulan natin. At muli, ako yung hihingi ng patungin sa inyo kung pagdating sa akin, hindi talaga ganun kagaling yung pagbibigay sa inyo ng information na dapat nyo malaman in this subject matter. But, sinasabi ko rin sa inyo na I do my best as part of our professor and as a part of my profession in this. Okay guys, simulan natin. Introduction to Police Report Writing. Guys, kung mapapansin nyo, may naganap din ako ng history. Diba, nagbigay din ako sa inyo ng assignment about this police writing report. Kasi para makita ko kung nag-research ba kayo kung ano ba talaga yung report writing na tinatawag natin in this Technical Writing Report 1. Yung iba, maganda yung answer. Yung iba naman, alanganin. Pero, considered pa rin. Pero binibigyan natin ng pagkakataon. Okay? In previous years, much emphasis was placed on grammar, spelling, punctuation when conducting a report writing course. Bringing students to a minimally acceptable level in these areas was difficult task, especially if students were not equipped to handle these skills after 12 years of public school education. In addition, many report writing instructors were not equipped to present this subject. Sa totoo naman guys, syempre hindi lahat ng instructors magaling talaga. This Technical Writing Report 1 guys, dapat yung instructor dapat dito yung equipped. Katulad ng teacher siya, talagang nagtuturo na. Tapos licensed teacher talaga guys. Tapos yung bonus na lang kung criminology din kasi alam niya yung mga pasikot-sikot talaga guys kung paano gumawa ng report pagdating sa our subject matter. Yan. Kung dito pa lang sa history pa lang makikita natin, di ba? Maraming mga students na hindi talaga na-accept yung level o capacity ng paggawa ng technical writing report because hindi nila maintindihan o hindi nila ma-handle ng maayos kung paano nila gagawin ng isang bagay na hindi talaga nila nasubukan talaga. Kaya dito sa technical writing report, mahabang pasensya guys kasi dito more in English. Dapat magaling kayo sa grammar, sa spelling, sa punctuation when conducting a report. Siyempre yan ang katangian pagdating sa police writing report. Pero, tip ko rin sa inyo guys, sa board exam naman kasi, hindi masyado tinatanong yung technical writing report. Kung meron man tanongin, siguro 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3 yan. 3 question, yan tatanungin dyan. Yan, tip ko sa inyo yan guys. Pero kasi sa technical writing report natin, pagpasok nyo sa serbisyo, PNP, BJMP, BFP, Bureau, another branch of government kung saan nyo gustong pumasok, kailangan kasi ng technical writing report guys. Kasi dito gagawa kayo ng report. Mahirap naman kapag hindi nyo alam gumawa ng report. Parang patanga-tanga kayo nyo, syempre. Magbabalik na naman kayo sa dati. Pero dapat alam nyo na yung mga basic needs na dapat nyong malaman. And this subject matter, syempre naghanap din ako ng magandang notes na pwede nyong pagbasihan. Syempre ayoko namang magbigay ng notes na putyo-putyo lang na niresearch ko lang sa computer. Okay na. Kaya naghanap din ako ng notes na pwede talagang pagbasihan nyo guys. Yan. Now that computers are available in virtually everywhere, this spelling, punctuation, and grammatical matters are no longer such an overriding issue. This allows students to concentrate on what is the most element for good police report writing, which is and has always been content. Yan. Hindi na daw problema, guys. Dahil because of modern na tayo ngayon, may computers na tayo, type nyo lang sa Google, Tagalog in English, di ba? Tagalogin mo, i-English ni Google. Ganyan na, kaya hindi na daw issue ngayon yung grammatically matters. Pero minsan, nagkakamali din naman si Google, kaya check nyo rin mabuti. In short, a case report focus and therefore the resulting content are different than the focus and content of a witness statement. An evidence log's focus and content are different than a probable cause affidavit. In fact, the type of material that needs to be included in one arrest report may vary substantially from what the officer should put into the very next arrest report. Siyempre, kung police officer kayo, kung for the future, maging police officer kayo, BJMP, BFP, siyempre, meron kayong mga kailangan gawin. Kaya dapat pagdating yung pag-handle ng evidence, dapat maayos kayo. Tapos yung mga content nyo, pagdating sa police writing report, dapat maayos. Kumbaga bago nyo ibigay sa direct supervisor nyo, dapat maayos na to. Para hindi na kayo buluan na, ano ba itong ginagawa mo? Mali-mali naman, nag-aral ka ba? Ganyan. Kaya mahirap talaga. Kaya dapat before you do an report writing, you need to scan yung content na ginawa mo. Introductory report writing is really a study of how to focus this report. Consequently, the three most important rules of report writing are content, and content. Yan. Yung content nga naman, yung kabuuan, guys. Dapat focus lang kayo dun. This course employs a bare bones lecture format. Each subject is presented giving us just enough information to build a foundation. After this is gradually laid, it is then up to the student to find his or her way, successfully complete the homework assignment. Ito, guys, tingnan. Sa estudyante pa rin kung paano nyo matututunan ng isang bagay. Siyempre, hindi lahat ng tinuturo sa eskwelahan ay madali nyo matututunan. Meron kayong sariling kakayahan na matutunan to. Yan, guys. Note taking. The who, what, where, when, why, and how. Ito. The most important ingredients in technical writing report. Sa paggawa ng report, yan. The 5W and 1H. Na-discuss natin yan sa mga susunod na natin. This class will examine some principle for taking comprehensive notes quickly. The who, what, when, where, why, and how approach is a basic framework for good notes taking yan. Basic framework yan, guys. The who, what, when approach really links the field notes process to the case or arrest report. When completing a set of field notes, an officer should ask if he answered all these questions. If so, he has a good start on top-notch report. The next step is the reorganizing these notes into a better presentation model. This is done in this course by using a mind mapping or web mapping technique. In this subject matter, guys, magkakaroon kayo ng mga iba't ibang uri ng pamamaraan kung paano nga ba dapat magkaroon ng tamang paggawa ng technical writing report o report writing pagdating sa mga superior nyo. Okay? Yan. Field notes. Students need to learn how to quickly take in a picture in a paper field notes even with all the electronic equipment available today. Electronic recordings can be dropped, fail, or have the batteries go dead at the worst possible moment, triple homicide, etc. Ito nga, guys, hindi naman lahat ng bagay pagbabasihan nyo nga naman daw talaga yung mga recordings nyo, yung pagre-record nyo. Siyempre, kailangan nyo rin mag-note-taking kasi ito yung magiging basihan nyo pagdating sa paggawa ng police report writing. Okay? And now, we proceed to our Chapter 1 in Technical Writing Report. Chapter 1, Getting to the Roots. Kung mapapansin nyo, guys, picture na lang yung nilagay ko dito kasi ayoko na maging impokrato sa inyo kasi yung haba niyan, guys, is 162 pages. Hindi ko kayang i-type yun kasi marami-rami yun. Kung may essay ako, madali lang yan. Okay? Okay. Chapter 1. Getting to the Roots. How do you view report writing? Do you consider it important in a public safety profession? Why do you write a report in the first place? To answer this question, let's consider the following scenarios. Yan. Dito guys, sa chapter 1 natin, magkakaroon tayo ng overview. Kung ano nga ba talaga ang halaga ng isang technical ng report writing pagdating sa mga papasukan nyo na organisasyon. Dito malalaman nyo rin kung ano ba talaga yung mga pamamaraan na dapat gawin para magkaroon tayo ng good writing report na tinatawag. May magbibigay tayo ng mga dito nakapaloob dito yung mga senaryo. Kung ano nga ba yung tamang paggawa ng isang technical writing report na tinatawag natin. Okay, we proceed. Police Senior Master Sergeant Simon Laban has been sleepless for 2 days. He, along with fellow operatives, has been trailing a group of suspected carnappers believed to be responsible for a string of carnapping cases in Metro Manila. Acting on it, he follows the suspected leader of the group, who embarks on another carnapping attempt. On board a 2009 flaming red Toyota Vios, the leader, along with 2 cohorts, blocked a 2011 white Hyundai Tucson with a plate number UVC 789, driven by a middle-aged woman. The leader alights, takes his caliber .45 pistol tucked from his waistband and points the same to the woman driver of the vehicles. Police Senior Master Sergeant Laban, who is on board a Kia car with a private plate number, immediately gets off the trailing vehicles, and with the 2 other operatives calls the attention of the carnapper, who are caught unaware of the police presence. Jolted and apparently confused, the carnapper rush back to their gateway car in an attempt to escape from the police. They speed away with the police in hot pursuit. Hot pursuit, guys? Mainit na crime yun, guys, ha? May 3 tayo yun. Hot pursuit, personal knowledge. Kalimutan ko isa, guys. Search na lang muna. Sensing a danger, the armed carnappers are at their pursuer, missing their target. The policemen then engage the suspected criminals in a running gun battle. Minutes later, the suspected leader of the group lies dead, while his 2 companions raise their hands in surrender, shaken but uncatched. Police reinforcement arrives and nabs the surviving carnappers. Later, scene of the crime operative or the SOCO cordon of the area for processing the crime scene. Police Senior Master Sergeant Laban returns to the station, grabs a chair and switches on his desktop PC. An hour later, he hands a report of the incident to his superior, Officer Chief of Police. Minutes later, media reporters swarms the congested station asking for details contained in the police report. Kung mapapansin nyo, guys, nagkaroon ng proseso dito sa senaryo na to. Siyempre, si Police Senior Master Laban, siya ang unang nakakita sa pangyayari. Talagang gagawa siya ng report para ibigay niya sa direct officer niya. After that, maghihingi naman yung reporter para magkaroon ng tamang pagpapahayag ng katotohanan sa media. Okay? We proceed to scenario 2. SFO4. Yan. Kung dito mapapansin nyo, guys, Senior Fire Officer 4. Fierro Joaquin, from the incessant beeps of the cell phones. Instinctively, he grabs the phone, presses the answer button, and listens to the voice on the other line. We need you here at Alab subdivision. A 4th vehicle is being raised by fire and our men are putting it out. Come quick. Block 2, Lot 24, Rosalia resident. The line goes dead. His immediate chief, Fire Inspector Errol Robles, is always like that as Park Ground Commander. He not only makes sure every fire incident is immediately contained but also resolved to get to it cause as swiftly as he commands. As if on cue, SFO Porfiero immediately gets up and dons a jacket over his polo shirt and denim pants. He checks his watch. It's 2:30 a.m. He's only had 3 hours of sleep after returning home from working at his desk to turn yesterday's initial report on a suspected arson case involving shunts of Marilao's prominent clans. The news has grabbed the headlines and like pops pouching on their master of our attention. Media men await